Yeah, wait, yeah, 88, I'm in the shame. Hold up, wait, yeah, nigga stuck in the hit. 88, I pull up in the scene, you know I'm ready, like, wait, yeah, honey bunny, flick my bitch. Yeah, honey bunny, with between the motherfucking line, nigga, something on the lines, nigga.
What's up, guys? We're back again with another Cookies and Cream podcast, and I'm here with one of my close friends from Hamilton, Mr. Kale, Bebsy88, 88 Wayy in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And we're gonna ask him some rapper questions because this dude is one of the most consistent guys I've seen. And like, I want to ask you why you started rapping. The reason is because I see a lot of my friends and they're rapping and it's like they're not consistent with it. I feel like they don't even feel their own music. So how you gonna want me to, feel your own music when you don't even feel yourself? And that's the first thing. And like, people dropping mixtapes 1 in 6 months. Like, you can't do that. Like, unlike you like, bro, you drop consistently. And it's easy because, bro, like, I have some of your songs on my phone. And it's easy because when I'm in the shower, sometimes like, I hear a song, I'm like, whoa, like, shit. Like, that's Kale. And it's sick to me because it makes me proud. Like, say, like, yo, that guy is my friend, Stuff like that. So what made you start rapping?
Respect, bro. I appreciate that. Rapping actually came natural to me. It's not something like I grew up doing. Like, I didn't grow up thinking I want to do music. I was just like in school and stuff. But coming to Ottawa, it was just so lonely. Like, music was my only outlet. And I had a very good friend. He's a DJ, Supreme. He actually makes a lot of my beats. And he used to mix a lot of songs. And he pulled up to the crib one time. And he was playing a bunch of beats. And I just started freestyling on them. And I just realized this art is actually easy for me. And like, from then on, like, it was just a crazy combo with him.
That's beautiful, bro. Like, the thing about life, I feel like the energy you give off, you meet like the people that are supposed to put you on like the path you're supposed to be because of just energy. And like, energy is very big in this world. Like, when I say that to people, it's like, oh, Jason's on this spiritual thing. But now I'm just being serious. Energy is like a big deal. Like, if I tell you how I met Chris and how we started this podcasting thing, you will not believe it.
Damn, bro.
Dude was cutting my hair one day, and I'm like, he starts asking me about like what I want to do in the future, what are my plans, and I tell him like I want to be radio broadcasting. I was supposed to do podcasting in Algonquin, but Corona happened, so I can't do it anymore. It's like, why can't you do it anymore just because Corona happened? It's like, it means you're not serious. I'm like, nah, I'm serious. Like, okay, show me. He said he has a mic. Next week, we're going to do something. I'm like, wow. Like, and then, like, I'm like, wow, did that just happen? Like, something. And this thing is something that, like, I'd planned this with other people before, but they kept on, yo, bro, we'll still do it. And that attitude, man, like, I'm getting older, bro, and I need to do what I want to do right now. And Chris actually helped me on that part. For that, I appreciate him. Chris, you got any questions you want to ask him?
No, I'm just listening, man. But I want to, like, you brought out how he started.
Yeah.
But before he got started, I want to know, what was his influences? What was the kind of music you used to listen to in terms of hip-hop and rap growing up? And what was the guys that influenced you to sing the way you do now and rap the way you do now?
I know you're a big Cardi fan, right?
Yeah. I fucks with Playboy Cardi. Mm-hmm. Growing up, I listened to a lot of hip hop, whole lot of hip hop, heavy rap. I grew up on Tupac, like real rap. And in Ottawa, I was just listening to J. Cole, Cold World. Like, Ottawa is so cold, Cold World. So like, it just related. And J. Cole too, like, he's so lyrical. That's what moves me. And I'm like, yo, this dude is insane. Like, every time I listen to J. Cole, I'm motivated. So I'm trying to motivate people too.
Oh, that's sick. But before we go on, I want to say something. I know like people rate J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar as these top tier rappers, man. But if I'm being honest, man, their music makes me want to sleep. Like, you know what I mean? Like, their music makes me want to sleep. Like, your music doesn't, cause it tingles my ears, which is a good thing. But like, their music makes me literally want to sleep. Like, like, it's deep and all, and the amount of work they put into creating like something of that lyrical structure and everything, crazy. Like, it's crazy.
Facts.
But fam, sometimes like Young Thug does better for me than that. You wanna know my best rapper of all
Tell
time?
me.
You won't believe it. Just take 2 guesses.
Your best rapper of all time. Lil Yachty?
No. Hell no.
Lil Uzi?
Nah, hell no. Nah, none of those guys. Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates, that's a hard one. Like,
Bro, I love Kevin Gates so much, and this is gonna sound weird, but Kevin Gates' music, it helps me through a lot. I also like Future a lot too, not even because they feel, when I hear that music, I feel like they're pouring their soul into it, and not in like a boring way. Like Kevin Gates talks shit and he doesn't care what he's saying. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't really care what he's saying. Doesn't care about like what people think about, and you can get that vibe from him. Future too. I like J. Cole, but I don't think I can make it through an entire Cole album like in one sitting, like in one go. It'll be hard for me, man. Kendrick Lamar is the worst to me. Like, like Kendrick Lamar is the worst to me. He's too monotone in a way, and like I liked the one I liked is there was one about when you got the yams. You know that one. Like when you got the yams, I like that one, but I don't like most of his other work.
I feel I actually hear that a lot. People think J. Cole is boring, and like I get where they're coming from. J. Cole inspired me a lot. Like that's why like I rap the way I rap. But Lil Uzi, Playboy Carti also inspired me.
I like Playboy Carti, but he needs to stop capping about album release dates.
No cap.
He needs to stop. He can't be doing that just because he's famous. Come on.
Alright. Can't keep the people waiting.
Yeah, but you know what I respect about Playboy Carti? What I want to know is he has like a big ass following. Like a lot of people like him. If he decides to drop the album in 10 years, people will still buy it. Like his fans, they're so loyal. Like no matter how much he goes off the radar and comes back, goes off the radar, comes back, I think, yeah, I respect that. I don't know how he did it. Like I can't tell you what he does that's so crazy to people, but people really like him. The first time I heard him was about 6 years ago. What caught me wasn't his music. I just liked his style. He started this. I like the leather He used to wear leather pants and red Air Jordan 1s a lot at the point in his career, and it was so sick to me because nobody else was really doing that. To me, I was looking at, nobody else was really doing that. I can't remember what people were wearing 6 years ago, but I know nobody else. Only him and Uzi were on that. They had the most swag at that point in time. But as time has progressed, their swag is becoming it's not something to write home about these days. It's since he started dating that girl T.I. signed. I forget her name. The
Iggy.
Australian one. Yeah, since he started dating Iggy, he's been moving funny. But yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, another thing is, what were the, like, for me, generally in life, you know, even like, when I'm trying to do something, or when I'm trying to make art or trying to do any of those things, normally in life, for me to even get out there or to do something like that I wouldn't normally do, but I want to do, there are things that kind of pop up in my mind, like, what if this person says this? Then once I start thinking like that, it becomes easier for me to keep that thought at the back of my mind and not do what I wanted to initially do. Like once those thoughts start coming into my head, like, oh, what if these people think this? Oh, what if they say this is not cool? Oh, why do I care about what they say is not? You know, one of those thoughts. Like, what were the thoughts before you started? What were the most challenging like thoughts in your mind that were like that were trying to stop you? Or what were the things that the insecurities or the things that like were going through your mind before you started rapping?
To be honest, like I don't really have none. Like I was so focused on school, cause like that was what I came here for. So when I graduated, I was like, okay, I got this out of the way. I could fully focus on the music, and like now that I have all the time, like I really do this for me. Like I'm fulfilling my purpose,
Oh, yeah.
and I feel like everyone in this lifetime, like we're here for something. Like we all have something special in us. So as long as you're doing what you called here to do, you're helping the world. So I
Yeah,
couldn't really like focus on lower vibrations.
Oh yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
Facts. I've been telling my friends about vibrations too. They think they laugh. They laugh now. But I'm telling you, you can laugh now. You can laugh now. You can laugh now. But this is like a serious. This is a serious thing. Like I can't even like being around people. Do you know? Like I told a dude. I hope. He asked me what are my goals. When would I know that I've made it or like I've done something cool? I said, as soon as I said it, I said this jokingly. By the way, I said when I'm as famous as Charlemagne, then I know that I can take a break and it can be easy. The guy said, "You'll never be like that," like in like the corniest accent. I'm like, wow, like this is my friend. Like it's crazy to hear that that's what he thinks about me. You know, like you go this. I went to sleep with it like, I told my G that like I want to be as famous as Charlemagne, even if it was jokingly. And this guy said, you know, like he literally told me like, you're man, but you'll never be like that. And I'm like, I asked him why. He said, because Charlemagne was already famous before he started doing radio. I'm like, does what you say, like, did what you say just now even make sense to you? How can you think people are born famous? Think people are born famous? Like it doesn't happen like that.
No.
It doesn't happen like
You
that.
gotta
Like
start somewhere, right?
you need to start. And a man put in the work, and now you've seen this success, and now I'm telling you, I would like to be like that person. You're telling me I'll never be like that. That's crazy. That's low vibration,
Very,
man.
very low.
And people don't know, like when they say stuff like that, it's not even a reflection of me. It's more of what you think of yourself and what you think of the outer world around you. In my opinion.
Facts.
What he's trying to say is he's never gonna make it to where he wants because he feels like it's not attainable. But he's pushing that onto you. To
Yeah,
make himself feel
that's
like
crazy.
you're on the same.
Because me, like, anyway, I can't blame him. Maybe early last year, I was the same way. I was pessimistic. I'm not gonna lie, I was cynical. I was pessimistic. Like, if people told me they wanted to do this, in my mind is like, man, dude, I was just like whatever kind of person, like whatever. But now, bro, when people come around me, my first thoughts is like, how can I make this person feel better about his day? You know, like I'm trying to. Anytime I'm surrounded by like gossip or I remove myself. Anytime like I'm like, if somebody is having a bad day, even random people may think I'm even weird, but random people at the mall, I see them frowning and I start a conversation with them. For two reasons. I'm trying to learn. You don't know what somebody knows that you don't know. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know what somebody knows that you don't know. You don't know what they can tell. You don't know what they can teach you. It was through a normal conversation with Chris that I'm here now. And that clicked something in my mind that like, yo, like, you need to open, like, I need to open, but why do I have barriers? You know, what am I afraid of? Like, what's another person going to do to me? You know, at the end of the day, like, communication is key. And I feel like, yeah, you said so, humans were energetic beings. But anyway, I'm going to switch this up right now. What do you feel about Megan Thee Stallion? Because I don't like her. Like, straight up. Just tell me.
Megan, sheesh. When I see her, like, I just feel she's just very, like, loud and aggressive, but she's cool. Like, her flows are, like, raunchy and, like, they hard. Like, Captain Hook, that she hard. Like, I just feel like she's doing a thing, like, straight up. Like, I don't know, like.
Yeah, she is, but me is the loud part, and I don't know why you gotta act like that. Like, in a sense, like, apparently it came out that Tory Lanez didn't even shoot her. Apparently, that's what the news say. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's not. Mm-hmm. But me, I just listen to my gut feeling. Like, when I was young and I heard Chris Brown hit Rihanna, I knew that was the truth. You know, like, like I knew, like my gut told me that was the truth. But ever since that shooting, Meg Stallion came out, something in my gut's been telling me, I don't know. You understand? Like, I don't really know. Would Tory really do that? Does he look like the kind of person to do that? Like, I wasn't there, so there are always going to be three sides to a story. But what I'm saying, if that actually ends up being a lie, then that's crazy, because it just shows that, like, I don't know how much spite you have for Tory. Like, you want to damage his career, man. Like, that's damaging. That's really damaging. I don't know. I hope it's not true anyway.
I hope so.
Who are your top 5 female MCs?
Top 5 female MCs. I lately started listening to Mulatto.
Oh yeah,
she's hard.
I've heard one song and it's pretty. I forgot. It's pretty good. She's pretty good. Yeah, I don't mind her. I
Lauryn Hill for sure. Like, that's number one.
That's deep.
Boom.
Lauryn Hill.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
I don't know who that is.
Oof, bro, she's hard.
From the Fugees, man, back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. She's African or she Haitian? I think she's African.
I have no idea where she's from.
But she's dope.
She's so hard, bro. Like, Jake also sampled a lot of her music. That's how I got to know her.
Oh, true. Actually, I'll tell you the worst female rapper that I've seen in a long time, right? Like, I'll tell you the worst male rapper too right now. I'll tell you my worst female rapper. Just go on. Who's your number 3?
Lauryn Hill, Mulatto. Wet MC. I gotta put that, like, cause man, listen to our music in Nigeria, like, damn, Ijoya.
Oh, true.
She hard.
Yeah, yeah. That she's dope. That's a dope song.
I don't know if it's pronounced Asha.
Asha, I know.
Yeah,
Asha.
Yeah.
She's dope too.
Soulful vibes. And my final would be
don't say Cardi B.
Nah, chill. I don't want to just throw in no name. My final female MC.
Those are hard, man, because a lot of people ask about female MCs.
Not a lot of people ask about.
Caught them off guard on that one.
Hold up.
I'm thinking even me, like back in the days, I'm thinking like MC Light maybe and Queen Latifah and girls like that. Like,
I'm gonna put in Ashanti.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
you know,
because her and Ja Rule, their combo, like,
yeah. You know, I was before you got here, I was telling this guy, like,
I
hated what 50 Cent did to Ja Rule. Cause the reason being, because Ja Rule is actually one of my top 5 rappers of all time, but obviously died off, and like, but I love his songs with Ashanti, like his song with Ashanti. I love that song, and he has a few songs that are crazy too. Like,
facts.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Ja Rule was hard. Like, he inspired a lot of people. Like,
yeah, man. You know what, man? I think I like 50 Cent, but for that move, he's a bit of a wicked. Like, he's not a nice guy. Generally, like, he's not a nice guy. You can't do that to somebody who was like, successful.
I think that was the point of that move, but it worked. It pushed him out and he pushed him in, right?
It definitely worked.
It was like kind of the king of that time, man. Like, well, not really. You got a lot of other guys, Nas and Jay-Z and guys like that, but
Ja Rule was sick. He was like
he was definitely like the top, like pop style, like on the radios and all over the videos and stuff. He was definitely doing his thing.
That's ridiculous. Anyway, I said I was gonna tell you my
your
worst rappers. So I was on TikTok, and there's a girl on TikTok that she is viral right now. I think you know who I'm about to say. Her songs, like, she's about 16 or 17, and she raps about the weirdest shit. She calls herself PP Cocaine. That's her rap name, PP Cocaine. She's the worst MC I have ever seen. Have you?
I never heard of.
You've never heard
that
of?
Name?
Oh my
God. Why you say she's the worst?
Oh my God. You need to hear her music, bro. Like, she literally raps about like, it's weird, being nasty, like, is kind of like the wave, like, and it's getting crazy. Like, I dare not say it on this podcast, like, this kind of stuff she raps about, but she just raps
Damn.
weird stuff. I dislike her very much. TikTok pretty much made her blow up. She's the one that made that thing. For you, I'm gonna let you hit it for free. For you, have you heard that stuff?
Yeah, I think
I'm gonna let you hit it for free. For you, oh my god, bro, that yeah, she's not. Nah, I don't vibe with that kind of stuff at all. And my worst male MC would have to be Mr. Blueface himself.
Come on, bro.
Mr. Blueface himself. After Tatiana, he just couldn't do it for me. You know what's crazy? He was rapping off beat. Chill, he was rapping. This is where the L is. He was rapping off beat. Didn't sell a lot of albums. He started rapping on beat. Still ain't selling a lot of albums. Cool, like he's crazy. You know the thing, I vibe with his personality. Like when I see him on interviews, I'm like, yo, this is a chill and like a cool person. But that music thing, nah. And yeah, that music thing just doesn't.
I actually like Blueface. I think he's funny as hell. His lyrics are funny as hell, and like
Yes, his lyrics.
he got a lot of character.
Yeah, that's I love his personality. Like he has a lot of personality. Like in the interviews, he doesn't. You don't get the vibe of like he's bullshitting.
Yeah.
Actually, him and Soulja Boy are competing for like the last position for that position. But I don't know. So I wanted to talk about something. This is where we're leaving rap now, and now the internet. Like this quarantine, I've been reading a lot of information off the internet, and you know, the thing is, they say you have to be careful what you consume unless it consumes you. So during this quarantine, I've been reading about 5G and what it's doing to us. And like some people are saying 5G is programming us. It's going to interfere with our brain waves, and people are going to be able to, like, the government is going to be able to make us do things through like the 5G that's like, you know, like the waves that are in the air. What are your thoughts on all those conspiracy theories about 5G and stuff?
To be honest, like I haven't even like tuned into any conspiracy theory on 5G. I don't really know too much about it. Like when the corona first started, there were rumors that 5G was the cause of the corona, but I don't know. Like I don't really get into that. Like I don't know.
You don't really get into all of that.
Not like I don't get into that, but I don't know too much about 5G conspiracy theory to actually speak on it.
That's true. Cause bro, I've been doing my research, and I'll see something about why 5G is controlling you on YouTube, and this thing will have 3 million views. I'm like, that's a lot of views. This might be true.
No, I think a lot of people are trying to understand what the whole hype is around the 5G conspiracies, and that's why everybody's looking at it like, okay, they're doing their research just like you're doing your research, and everybody's confused. Like, is it gonna harm us? Is it not?
My thing is, how fast do we need internet to be? I think it's enough.
We always want more, and it's definitely not enough yet. Trust me. If you want to do all these Zoom calls and not having to glitch and all these, you know, new technologies that's coming out, the technology has to increase, and it might harm us in some ways. Like those radio waves does harm us, our bodies, you know, but it's at a price, and are we willing to sacrifice that price? So we're gonna find out soon.
That's crazy to me, because I was telling him, I heard the last episode of the one before that, the social media is crazy, and I watched one documentary on Netflix, yeah, and what they said right now, no word of cap, only 2 products in the world call their customers users: illegal drugs, social media, drug user, social media user. Those are the only 2 like products that when it's being sold to customers, that their customers are called users, which is crazy. So it hints at it makes it seem like we can't do without it, and we can't, bro. There was a time I put my phone down, like I put my phone in my pocket, and I feel like it's vibrating. I bring it out, it's not vibrating. I can't not look at my phone for like, I don't think I can go 2 days without not looking at my phone, which shouldn't be, because when I was young, like we were back home in Nigeria and in motherland. When did I get my first phone? When I was like 13, 14. Fam, what was I doing before that? I was a happy ass kid. You know what I mean? Like I was a happy ass kid. Like I didn't want to, bro. If I don't have a phone, that's cool. I'll go play with two rocks outside, and I'll pretend one of the rocks was Superman, and the other rock was the Hulk, and I can do that from AM to PM, bro. I swear to God, like it's crazy, man. And then you grow up, and like growing up is beautiful, it's majestic. Like I like the whole thing, but man, it feels like so many people are stunted, and like it gives you this. I feel like it makes you compare the wrong things, in your life. Like a person should be his own race. Like, you know what I mean? Like a person should be his own target. Just target higher than what you were like yesterday, and you're good. Like you're good. You're good. But like, man, like, so regarding the social media users and the drug users, that what I was getting to at like 5G being too much is because when I watched that documentary too, it said only one thing in the world, like since 1960 to now, cars have maybe improved by 200%. So they're 2 times as good as they were before, maybe 2 times faster, 2 times more efficient. Cars have only improved. Housing has only improved like 2 times. Like it's not that much different from how they were living in 1960. Maybe there's more, but digital computer, like the processing speed of computers, has multiplied by trillions. It's the only thing that has advanced so much since 1960. It's the only thing, which I find crazy, man. Like, and like. It's not. I'm not even like a conspiracy theorist person, but it makes you think like, like all this data that my phone is collecting from me, what is it using it to do? Who's actually looking at this? Sometimes I talk about pizza, then I open and I see ads for food and pizza. I'm like, what? Like, what is this? Like, like it makes me feel like, wow, like that's crazy. So something actually has that much power. Something actually has all this data. They're not allowed to release it legally and all, but this data is there somewhere. Like somebody's collecting it. Man, I don't know. How do you feel about that, Chris? Like
Amazon is doing a lot of that, and they've been testing it with the police department, and now they're going into military, and they're using it for border patrols. What they're doing is they're using, the Ring devices. They're using that, and they're watching everybody outside, and they're using the monitoring system to help improve on that technology, and they're using the government to help them, do those testings, and eventually they're going to use that for a lot more of the stuff that they're doing, because like you said, the more information you store and you have on people, the more money you can make in terms of popping up ads in your phones and whatever else to make money off of it. So yeah, trust me, that stuff is only going to advance. And Jeff Bezos is definitely on the front lines of engineering and making sure that stuff advances.
You think those guys have like a clear conscience? Cause I don't know, man. Like I feel like that power can drive somebody crazy. Like, don't you guys think maybe it's possible that Mark Zuckerberg has been like, he gets anxiety, like he feels weird sometimes, like. Because he has so much power, and he's been in a lot of legal troubles for it in the past. Like, he has so much, like, power, like, so much information.
Mostly on privacy laws and all that, huh?
Yeah, like, it's crazy. Like, apparently, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that. I don't want to get sued. But I don't want to get sued, boy. I can't afford to get sued right now. Maybe later I'll get into that. But yeah, I'm just thinking, like, wow, like, man. Anyway, I don't respect what the data is being used to do, but I respect that somebody can put his mind to something like that and create something like Facebook. Because another thing I like to say is I'm not a big fan of like technology and all, but I can't deny the advantages that technology has, like the opportunities that technology has brought. Like one of my favorite what would I call him? I won't call him an influencer. I call him like a role model. This Gary V, and he's like a really sick business guy, and all he says is, he says people get angry or they start worrying when they don't know how to concentrate on the gap, and the gap is like what he defines the gap as is people like looking at the negative stuff that's happening to them, like, oh shit, like I lost $50, blah blah blah, but like it's weird, but you're alive today, right? Like you're breathing, you're healthy. You can make that $50 back. You know what I mean? Like you have to. It helps, man. Like just trying to think of the just sometimes obviously you can't ignore a completely bad situation and not handle it, but you have to look at like the positives in your life, and it helps make you better. You know, this helps uplift you.
Definitely.
This helps uplift you. So, what else? Chris, you got anything you want to say?
No.
So
You have any questions?
I want to just ask you what do you like most about Ottawa? Like, cause me, I came here from Peterborough, and to be honest, Ottawa is an improvement. But there's some things I like about Peterborough more than I like about Ottawa. For the fact that like Peterborough, you could be anywhere and you could walk to downtown, which to some people is a bad thing. But to me, that's sick. Like it's one bus everywhere. Like there's no take a train and one bus there and one bus to get nowhere. Do this, do that, do that. It's like it's crazy here sometimes. It's too spread out, which is a good thing, but it's a bad thing. Like when you want to move around, like, bro, Uber everywhere, and that thing costs me money. Like, so what do you feel about Ottawa?
Ottawa, I like the people. There's so many amazing people in the city. I met so many amazing people, and like the youth in particular, cause like there's Algonquin, there's Ottawa youth, there's Carlton, there's La Cité. So it's a whole bunch of creative people that are just in school, but like we're just in school, you know.
You need to just get your degree, then do what you actually want to do. That's crazy. You know what? Keep going. I want
type stuff. But like when you get to like engage with people, it's so much more to them. Like the city is filled with so many creative people, like so many, and like I just feel the government should just put more creative outlets, so like people could fully express themselves. Like people think this place is boring, but it's just a city. The people ain't boring. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like everyone has something they want to do, but
Yeah, growing up here, it's like the government is stifling our creative knowledge or minds, man, because they don't want anything good to happen out of here and grow. I feel like they're trying to keep the city small. Like the infrastructure alone, like you're saying, traveling and stuff like that, it's not made for like a big time city. We never had a subway until like now we started doing, the railroads and stuff like that. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of people. You got to find them because there's little pockets, because there's nowhere for us to really hang out and stuff. It is what you make it, really.
It is, it is what you make. That's so true, man. That's so true. I got that vibe from Ottawa, but what I like about Ottawa, I feel like, I don't know whether it was me, maybe it is me, but I have sometimes you have to leave a city, cause maybe it's just like I look at it like a box kind of like, if you're in a city and you're like a plant or something. This is just an analogy. If you're in a box and you're like a plant or something, and you can't grow out of that box until you leave to like a bigger place. You know what I mean? Like you're able to, cause bro, honestly, I spent 5 years in Peterborough. I don't feel like I grew, but not as much as I have here. Like here, maybe age too plays a part in it, but also, man, here I was able to how to get over myself. You know what I mean? And like I like the air here. It's it has a hustle vibe to it. Like you want to do so. You want to do something because it's a beautiful city. Honestly, you just want to do something.
Definitely.
Yeah, but being like a rapper like yourself, like you think this city is big enough to get to the position that you want to be in, or do you have to move on to the next big city to get things accomplished?
I I definitely want to move to, like, I got my mindset on LA, like, from the jump. I'm just here because I'm here for school, but my mindset is, like, past Ottawa, like, I'm trying to take over the world, and no one's looking at, no one even knows Ottawa is the capital of Canada, outside Canada.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like, Ottawa, what's that?
Yeah, people like Toronto, yeah, that's true. I hear that. But you know what? I feel there is music opportunity here. I feel like it just has to, like, we as a people, we have to grow it. And like, since I started, got on, like, I've been on TikTok, been on social media, I've been following like a lot of people on Instagram. I'm like, wow, there's like a small network of this music thing that is trying to blow up. Like, I saw that dude, you recorded that sick video with 350 Co.
Yeah.
Recorded that song. And bro, I looked at his videos and I saw a manager of a store that I applied to. He was I'm not gonna say his name for like obvious reasons on the pod, but like, he was a rapper, and I'm like, wow, this guy raps? He's the same guy. But that's how it starts. In America, there's Drew filmed it. That's how all these things start. Before you know it,
True.
It's all like a flow. Like, you get views, that guy increases his video. The more subscribers he gets, more people are gonna look at the old videos. That thing increases. Like, that's how all these things start. Before you know it, people are doing music. In crazy music is happening in Ottawa too. It's just like, I look at it just like Nigeria. People in Canada didn't really listen to Nigerian music, not really understand.
Yeah.
But it gets to a point where you keep, like, it keeps banging, like, it keeps happening. It's gonna reach, it's gonna break that barrier. Even British grime music. I never used to listen to that, bro. My phone is filled with British grime, like. I can't speak in a British accent or anything, but I love the music. Music is not even about what the person is saying. It's never about what the person is saying. It's about how the song makes you feel. It's about the energy the song puts into your body, bro. Some music I hear it and I just want, like, I want to just dance. You know what I mean? Some music I hear it and, bro, I want to look for a fight. Like, I'm bumping my head, like, oh, like, it gives me vibes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's all it's about. And that kind of stuff, like vibes and stuff like that, it can pass through anyway. That's what I feel. But yo, bro, LA, if you get to LA, that'll be crazy too. Like, that'll be crazy. But I feel there is opportunity in Ottawa. There is definitely opportunity in Ottawa. There is.
Speaking of LA, what's your favorite West Coast rapper?
Snoop.
Snoop.
Hands down.
D-O-double-G.
Hands down. I actually saw him when he came to Ottawa.
Ooh.
For the Blues Fest. I had to. Damn.
Yeah, that guy can perform.
Shout out to Snoop.
Legend, man. He's been doing it for 20-something years now.
Yeah,
almost 30 years.
Snoop is sick. Snoop, if you stand next to Snoop, he'll give you a blunt. He looks like that kind of person. But let me mention one thing, because all these rappers, we praise them, but if I know something sketchy about them, I have to bring it out to light. So Hitman Holla. Hitman Holla? He's Nick Cannon's Wilder now.
Yeah.
So Hitman Holla is one of the presenters. He was formerly a battle rapper. Now he's still on Nick Cannon's Wilder now. Whatever. So he took a picture with some girl, posted it on his Instagram. Snoop Dogg commented, "What kind of hotel room is this?" The girl replied, "The same hotel room you took me to. This man is married." He deleted his comment, bro. But academics was too fast and he caught that shit. I'm like, what? What is this? Why did you involve yourself in that? If you when you could have ducked those shots completely and you put yourself in that position. But no, I respect Snoop Dogg, man. I like Snoop Dogg a lot. Like, I think he has the aura of like a playboy. Like, I like that about him. Like, he has the aura of like a mask. Even though he's skinny, he has the aura of a masculine, like, strong guy. Like, that's what I like about him. That's what I like. Like, it looks like in it, like he doesn't take bullshit. You saw that interview that was asking him like bullshit questions, an old video. Some interviewer was asking bullshit questions. Say, get this guy on my face, man. Like he said the most chilled way ever. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, guys, that was it for another Cookies and Cream pod. We're here with your boy Bebsy88, Mr. Kale. So we're signing off.
Out here.
Where can we find you, man? What's your IG?
IG 88 Wayy. Twitter 88 Wayy. Everything 88 Wayy.
All right, cool.
Let's get it.
All right, we'll see you guys in the next one.
All right. Safe.